Young bulls, young bulls. In this life that we live, I often ponder what is the point of any of it. I really do. Let me go ahead and share this. I often ponder what is the point of any of the shit that we go through, the trials and tribulations. Is there a point to it? Because Jesus Christ, I pray to God, man. If I'm going through all this hell, all right, there we go. Hey, there we go. Gotta get this. Oh my God. Pray for me. Pray for me. All right, so I often question and I ask myself, this is something that I ponder like every day. Is there a point to any of this madness that we go through and we have to fight and claw to get to pretty much the same destination, which is death? Like, I often like say, you know what? Why am I fighting so hard? Why am I doing so much to change things that seriously cannot really be changed? And what is my reward for this great mission that I go on? Just death. That's it. That's all you get. You get a tombstone. So I just started learning something about like just dealing with this paradox is living. And what I've done to be able to cope with it is I've just started to learn how to give myself credit. I gotta start giving myself credit. Listen, chances are you're not gonna get your roses from everybody else, but if you can go ahead and give yourself your roses, you'll be a lot happier. You'll just be happier. Just give yourself credit. Know that despite anything that you're going through, you are doing it. Relatively simple statement. Doesn't make you feel the best, but listen, you are doing it. You are getting in there. You're taking the risk. You're taking the chances. Will it work? Probably not. It doesn't matter. The point is you're taking a chance. And when you get to the end of your days, it's all over. Just give yourself some credit. Give yourself some look back on the shit and say, you know what? I had fun. And that's what I'm starting to realize in life. Like too often, if you take everything so seriously within just like the commonality of life, you're gonna wind up very miserable and just disappointed. Like if you look at everything as a did it work? Did it succeed? Yes or no? You're gonna be very miserable in life. You just are. If everything's just a binary result. This is why I hate business. Like I understand business, but I fucking hate it. I'm not a business person. I don't want to be a business person. Like I'll be able to do business, but I don't want that to be my primary source. Because what I began to understand is it's very simple. Yes or no. Did I make the money? Did I not make the money? And so that turns you into like almost a robot-like creature. There is no more objective fun or just experiencing things for the sake of experiencing things. It's like you gotta sit there and binary. Does this make money? Hike the price up. Does it not make money? Blah, blah, blah. It sucks. But if you're a guy like me who just enjoys the fun and you just enjoys seeing things and just going out there like this girl right now, Jesus Christ, lady, put some clothes on, girl. Wearing basically nothing, butt cheeks showing, amazing. But as I wanted to say, like, as I'm sitting back and I'm genuflecting on a situationship I had over the summer. See, the business guy in me and the what you call it, the business guy, the binary robot was like, it's a failure. It didn't work. I thought I had something. It ended up failing and never working out. But the fun side of me, the guy that if you actually sit down and look at like, okay, what I had working against me, if I actually sit back and look at it like from a kind of subjective point of view, or like in that manner, I was like, hey, I did pretty good. For all things considered, most guys wouldn't be able to do what I did. it would never last that long. So I can kind of sit back and say, you know what? Hey, I did good. I'm giving myself some credit. I'm giving myself an A+ for that performance. I think I did amazing. And see, sometimes you gotta be your own best hype man. You gotta be your own fucking guy to toot your own horn, because most people are gonna do it for you. They're gonna look at you, well, dude, you're an idiot. Well, you did this, but they're not understanding the reality of the situation that you went through. And then some of the people that are smart enough to actually get it, they're like, yeah, bro, you did pretty well. So a lot of times you gotta really see and look at what you're going through and just give yourself a pat on the back. Now, I'm not saying that for doing shit work. Once again, I'm talking about if you gave a valid effort, you fought, you did the best you can do, and it just didn't go the way that you wanted to go, that is worthy of like praise. But just not trying and then it's not working, you don't give yourself a pat on the back for just showing up. No, if you actually did some real work, you put your effort in, you fought hard, you tried to do everything you could do to put the situation in the best light to make it be able to be a winnable situation, you won in my book. Like, I'm looking at my business right now. Oh shit. And my business is on his way out. It is failing horrendously. I'm like, shit, I'm thank God I'm disappearing off for a little bit of time, because man, if I had to depend on my business right now, I'll be shitting bricks. I'll be shitting, sweating bricks. But since I got a better situation, I was able to sell my business for a better situation, I'm in a happy mood, man. Because at the end of the day, I got what I needed. I'm giving myself credit. I went out there and I did the best I could do. Fought as hard as I could fight. And I was able to come up on a circumstance that put me in a better place. And that's all you can really ask for in this life, is just from the things that you do, did the circumstance make you better and put you in a better space where you're able to learn a lesson and know and say, like, from here on out, the way I'm going to move forward, I'm going to have a better result because I've learned from this previous experience. Because I tried my best and I put the reps in. Now the reps were kind of in it, like, you got to also be like kind of critical for yourself. Maybe the situation I put myself in, I should never put myself in to begin with, because it was never going to work from the jump or whatever, from the standpoint. But, come on, people. But, given all that, you don't know what you don't know, because, I mean, if you go back in time, you probably wouldn't do it. And that, I mean, like, if you saw the same, how can I put it? I wouldn't say I wouldn't do it, but if I saw the same circumstance pop up again for myself, I definitely want to do it. Definitely not. But you have to start looking at your life like that. Like, hey, look, maybe it didn't work out, but I took some gems from it, got some lessons, I got some things I could teach other people, and I can move forward and be a little bit happier in life because I had fun, man. I did some fun things. I had some memories, created some experiences, had some photos, had some what you call it, just different things that I can look back and say, you know what, dude, that was amazing. Like, I'm so happy I got to live and do that. And see, a lot of times you guys gotta understand, man. There's a saying in Watchmen, and it's like it's a sad scene. It's a very sad scene. But it's a lady. I forget it. She was like the Silk Spectre, and she was dating a comedian. And she has this saying that says, a lot of times the past looks so much brighter because the future looks dimmer. And what you can kind of take from that is, like, in a certain situation that maybe didn't work out in your favor, it helps to know that the future wasn't going to go anywhere. It's just going to be a very grim future. And you should be happy that you're able to avoid that grim future. And when you look back on the memories and what happened and what occurred, it stands out even more bright. It's even more bright. Because you don't really look at the bad things from when your past experiences. You look at even though it didn't end the way you wanted it to end, a lot of times it looks very beautiful on the back end. Because when you look at it, since it doesn't exist anymore, and you guys are not moving forward in the same stepping stone or whatever, it looks more bright. The future is the past is way more bright, and it stands out. It's more vibrant, and you appreciate the good moments more. Because that's the brightest spot of that particular adventure was the past. The future had no hope. The future was very bleak. So when you look back on these stories, not stories, but when you look back on these things in life, just know, just be thankful that you got to do it, and give yourself more credit for what you did do, and just move forward with life, man. Enjoy it.